Mircha tivcha munachet nachta. Mircha tivcha, mircha sof pasuk.
So, if you are trying to do the rule of 10 from a computer, you'll go to the website and you'll see that there are the audio tracks for your Torah portion or for a blessing. And if you look, we're going to use the first aliyah here. So if you press play, you'll start to hear the Torah portion.
First aliyah. Amen.
So take a note where the Amen starts and what number is indicated here, because you'll want to keep going back to that point for the rule of 10. So press play.
First aliyah.
So it begins around 3 seconds.
Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim.
And notice that Bereshit bara Elohim goes up to about 10 seconds. So you want to put your cursor right around where 3 seconds is. Click back there. And then you can repeat that section over and over just by keeping the mouse there and clicking. So I'm going to hit play again.
Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim.
Click.
Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim.
And you can repeat this indefinitely.
Amen.
Just listening
Bereshit
to that phrase.
bara Elohim. Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim.
Be sure, as you're listening to the soundtrack, though, that you are most assuredly following along with the recording here. Bereshit bara Elohim, that you're always looking at what the Torah says. Don't do this from memory. Once you've listened to it 10 times, chant it aloud 10 times. Again, using your own finger. Bereshit bara Elohim. Bereshit bara Elohim. Always up to the disjunctive, in this case, et nachta. Then you're going to listen another 10 times. So we start at 3 seconds.
First Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim.
And you click it again.
Amen. Bereshit
Listen up to 10
bara.
times. You chant it on your own 10 times. Now remember I said that this goes up to 10 seconds. And then the next phrase, which is et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, begins. So we repeat the process.
Et hashamayim ve'et haaretz.
And then click.
Elohim.
Whoops.
Et hashamayim ve'et haaretz.
You gotta get a little good at the clicking there.
Et hashamayim ve'et
Let's
haaretz.
pretend you listen to that 10 times. And of course you're doing it with the sheet in front of you. And you'll go et hashamayim ve'et, and the haaretz you can't see. You'll chant it 10 times. Once you've done that, you're going to listen another 10 times. Going back over here, you hit the play button, go up to 10 seconds.
Shamayim ve'et haaretz.
Listen another 10.
Elohim. Et hashamayim ve'et haaretz.
And then chant the louder 10 times. Then go back to the very beginning. That's at 3 seconds, or thereabouts. And listen to both phrases together.
Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim. Et hashamayim ve'et haaretz.
And you'll listen to that phrase with the two phrases together 5 times and chant it 5 times. Do that twice. If that's solid, fluent, and accurate, then you can go on to the next phrase, but bearing in mind you're only doing 1 verse a day. So it's important that this is accurate but not fluent. Bereshit bara Elohim. That's not showing a lot of confidence, and even though it's accurate, it's not fluent. This is fluent, but totally not accurate. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. It sounds fluent. It sounds like somebody learned it, but it's going too fast to really tell if something's correct or not. So you really want to make sure it's both fluent and accurate. Then you start over from the next, I don't remember where it stopped.
Ve'haaretz.
Oh, look at that, I got it right. It was on 15 seconds. And then you repeat the process, always going back to the very beginning of the track. Same thing that I just described in iTunes if you've downloaded the if you downloaded the track as an MP3 file. So you see here I have Breshit, Torah. This is number 1. Same thing we were just doing. And you'll see here that little meter we were using before is much bigger now. It's not teeny weeny. It's a little easier to see where the numbers are. So we already know that it starts at 3 seconds. And as you see, as I'm dragging here, unlike on the website, you can see the numbers going up and down. So I'll get it over to 3. I'm going to hit the play button all the way over here. Okay. And, oh, it even got bigger there. There we go. And I'm going to hit play. Whoops. A little bit before 3.
Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim. Amen. Amen. Amen.
If you want to remix
Amen.
it, and then, just what you could do is on a little piece of paper or even on your copy of the Torah, you can write down the time index where you're supposed to go back to. And then I think it was at about 10 seconds.
8.
Yep.
8 Hashamahayim ve'et haaretz Hashamahayim.
Same technique to do the rule of 10 using iTunes as opposed to doing it on the web. A program called Audacity. It's a free program. You can go to it at this link, and you can download it for both Windows and for Mac. It looks just slightly different on each platform, and if you happen to have Linux, well, I'm impressed. Anyway, what you can do is download this program, install it on your computer. It's a free program. Please, no piracy of computer software. And once you've installed it, you want to go and open up your MP3. You just got to navigate to it somehow. And once you've opened it up, you're now going to look at your track in a very different way. It's not going to look like just a little bar. You're going to actually see the waveforms of the music. So let me press play and you'll get the idea.
First Aliyah. Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim.
So in this particular case, you can actually see where the phrase is up to the disjunctive here, up to the atnachtah right here. So again, and by the way, a big reminder, all of this has to be done with the Torah in front of you. Don't do it from memory. You always have to look at it and point to it. It's just easier for me to broadcast this as a movie in this way. So what's really cool with Audacity is if you are used to using a word processor, if you look at my cursor, you see how it turns into an I-beam? That's like the same one that you'd use in a word processor. And just like in a word processor, when you want to select a word, you can click and drag and select an area that you want to listen to. So if I press play,
Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim.
and you'll see it stops right at the end of the selection. And you could play that over and over.
Amen.
Making the rule of 10 pretty easy. All you got to do is just keep pressing that green button. Now, if you want to, on the Mac, I forget what the keys are on a PC, but it's pretty, if you hover over the play button, whether it's Mac or PC, in the lower corner, here, let me show it to you. In the lower corner of the application, you see it gives you a little bit of information over here. So when I hover over the play button, it's saying here to shift for loop play. So we want to loop it. So I'm going to hit the shift key here, boom, and it turns into a circle. Watch what happens now.
Amen. Bereshit bara Elohim. Amen.
And so now it's just looping
Bereshit.
over and over. It's just going to loop that little area. So then, when it's time to do the next phrase, just play it once so you know where it starts and ends.
8 Hashamahayim ve'et haaretz.
So you hit stop there. You could just, select and drag over there. Hit that shift key.
8
play. And now
Hashamahayim
you're doing the rule of 10.
ve'et haaretz.
And then, of course, once you've listened 10, chanted 10, listened 10, chanted 10, you select both things. Hit that shift key, and you can play that over and over. If you need more than 10 times on any of these phrases, take the time, but don't go on to over here until that's fluent and accurate. So that's Audacity, super easy. almost ridiculously so, should make your task really easy and fun.
קדמה מפח פשטה מונח חתון מרחה טיפחה מרחה סוף פסוק יהה